guys, my name is Nikki, aka the Dragon Queen, and today I'm here with my TBR for Diverseathon. Diverseathon was going to be from the 22nd to the 29th, and I am going to be participating. It is being hosted by 4 people. I will link all their information down below. I can only remember Monica off the top of my head, so I'll link them down below. I am horrible with names, so let's just jump into what I'm reading. So for Diverseathon, the point is to read books that are obviously diverse. Another thing that they're trying to do is to follow the own voices hashtag, which is where a book is written from somebody who is actually from the perspective of their protagonist. So I have 3 books on my list that I would like to read next week, and the first one is Fortunate Sons by Walter Mosley. This I borrowed from the library on Overdrive an audiobook. I'm hoping to listen to it while I'm at work. And this book follows 2 boys. One is Eric. He's the golden youth and is given everything but trusts nothing. And Tommy is motherless and impoverished and has nothing but feels lucky every day of his life. From what I understand, Tommy is a black character, and Walter Mosley is also a black American. So I'm interested to read this book and to see the perspective from both children. It is interesting, the concept, because that actually is fairly common, where people who have nothing or have very little feel like they are lucky to have what they do have, and people who have too much feel like they have nothing and they never have enough. So I am intrigued in learning more about that psychology from a child's perspective. The second book I plan on reading is on my 52 book Pop Sugar Challenge, and that is Americanah by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Now this book is a love story focusing around a man and woman who are from Nigeria. I was sent this book from a thing online where you request books or you send your favorite book to somebody, so this book was sent to me. I am interested in reading about the relationship, and it's also written by a person of color, and I believe she's also from Nigeria. I don't know much about the series, but I am wanting to learn more and broaden my awareness. The last book I want to read is More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. This book is focusing on a young man who is dating a young woman. However, after his father passes away by suicide, he starts to only feel grief, and when he meets a boy named Thomas, he starts to feel other things. He's feeling happy again, and he's starting to have feelings for him. So this follows his confusion about it and how he's supposed to handle it, and then he even starts thinking that maybe it'll be better for everybody if he goes to the Litio Institute Revolutionary Memory Alteration Procedure to straighten himself out. But I'm interested. I want to see the perspective of a boy possibly finding out he's bisexual or that he's gay, and that persona. I haven't read many love triangles that focus on a boy and a boy-girl, so I'm curious to see how it's done, and I've heard really good things about this book. I've heard it was amazing and that it was well portrayed, so I'm very curious. I have been really wanting to read more LGBT books and more books from people of color this year, so I'm looking forward to jumping on that bandwagon with More Happy Than Not. So those are the 3 books I'm going to try to read. If I find more time, I'll add to it. If not, no harm, no foul. The last book I may read, but I don't know if I'm going to have time, is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. I've heard mixed things about this book. I've heard that it's is not a good portrayal of somebody with allergies to everything, and there's something in it that upsets people, but I didn't read why because they said it was a spoiler, but evidently the main character is a person of color, and I did want this book for a really long time. So those are the books I'm going to read for Diverseathon. If you would like to participate, you can still sign up. It is completely no challenges, no goals, just read books that are from diverse perspectives, and it's being hosted on BookTube, on Instagram, and on Twitter. You can check me out on Twitter and Instagram as well to follow my progress as I go, and follow the other YouTubers and Instagram and Twitter people who will be participating. But like this if you like it, subscribe if you want to, and this is the Dragon Queen signing off.